What's going on, everybody? LAMBO here, and today I need to talk about something that is not only frustrating you, but it frustrates me as well, and that is to stop converting mods you don't understand. If you are new to modding, if you are new to the editor, you've never made a mod yourself, do not start with complex mods. You need to start with the in-game stuff. The big reason for this is you don't know the errors the prior modder might have made. You also don't understand how to read the error log. If you don't know how to read your log, I have made a video on how to open it up using the dev commands and somewhat went over some of the code that can pop up. If you want to learn how to read your error log, I've made a pretty good video on how to activate your dev commands and read some of the errors it could give you. I'll put a card up there in the top right corner right now so you can go watch that video. The next big issue that I see a lot of people struggling with is you don't understand the editor. You haven't played around with it, you haven't looked around in there. I have people asking me what a transform group is. And inside the editor, there is this little box called Create that allows you to create primitives, transform groups, and a handful of other items that allow you to edit your mods. On top of knowing the editor, you also need to know XML. I've also made a video covering XML. It's quite boring because code is kind of boring. It's learning a whole new language, but you have to know it or you're literally just guessing. Many of the messages I get, people are literally trying to sprint when they haven't even learned how to crawl yet. I can't stress this enough. You need to stop downloading mods off of the internet and trying to convert them, edit them, whatever it is you're trying to do. Stop. Just literally go inside your Giants editor, and the Giants editor allows you to create a mod from an in-game item. From there, you can go through and edit it and make small changes until you understand that, then move on to other stuff. The reason why I suggest using in-game items is right off the bat, you know that they are error-free. There's no issues. It is how Giants designed the game to work. Mods that require a special Lua scripting, you might as well just set those aside for right now because until you understand the basics, you're just gonna really make yourself confused. Once you make an in-game mod from one of the in-game vehicles, you can slowly go through, make small changes, and from there, you can play with the fill types, the engines, the wheels, all that kind of stuff, but you're working with a mod that is error free right off the bat. So if you make an error, you can go back and change what you did back to what it was and keep playing with it. Unfortunately, there is no user manual or documentation on how to create a mod. There is little bits of things on the internet that people have written that you can learn from. There is mainly your testing. And through experience will you learn how to mod. If I run into an error that I don't understand, I take the meat of the error and I do a Google search. And most times on the Giants forums, somebody has had this issue and somebody has responded to it. And that is how I've learned throughout the years. My last point I'm going to make here is if you're trying to make a name for yourself as a modder, you need to make your own mods. Stop taking other people's creations and uploading them as your own. Oh, I converted this or I converted that. Don't upload converted mods that you didn't initially make unless you've talked to the creator and said, hey, I'd like to convert this, and they gave you the okay. Otherwise, you're just going to get flack from the community. The moral of the story, guys, don't do stuff that's too big for your britches. That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped a little bit. I'll see you in the future.